On May 1st, 1989, Disney's MGM Studios opened to the public with 2 rides. This massive new theme park in central Orlando had 2 rides. As you may imagine, it was a disaster. Disney, specifically the CEO at the time, Michael Eisner, which I'm sure many of you know, were scrambling to add more attractions.
Yeah, we were told to meet the Big Cheese at the Disneyland Resort.
The Big Cheese? I'm not the big... I wish I was the Big Cheese. This is the Big Cheese. Oh!
So, in 1995, the Tower of Terror opened with the rest of Sunset Boulevard. And just 3 years later, they announced that another ride would be coming to the park. A roller coaster at the end of Sunset Boulevard, themed to rock and roll. For this rock and roll roller coaster, Disney wanted a major band to headline the attraction. Who was their first choice? The Rolling Stones. However, Disney couldn't get no satisfaction from the price they gave them, which was $10 million. The mouse was not willing to pay up, so Disney moved on to their next pick, Kiss. Kiss gave Disney their price, but Disney did not love it loud. So, they kept looking. Their third choice was U2, but they weren't interested. So, Disney had to move on, with or without U2. What was their fourth choice? Aerosmith. Not because they truly thought Aerosmith was their best choice, or because Aerosmith was their favorite, but because Aerosmith was already on contract with Disney to provide the score to Armageddon. And they were truly Disney's last resort.
Roller-coaster starring Aerosmith, now jamming at the Disney MGM Studios.
In February of 1998, Dutch roller coaster manufacturer Vekoma laid down the first pieces of track for the ride, and it was completed by June. Side tangent, by the way. Walibi Holland, a park in, you guessed it, Holland, opened an exact clone of the layout of Rock'n'Roller Coaster in 2000. It is literally the same ride, just not in a show building with, rock and roll theming. Pretty sure it's called Express Elevator. It's cool to, see what Rock'n'Roller Coaster would look like without the, massive box around it. But continuing on with the Rock'n'Roller Coaster, it soft opened for cast member previews 1 year after the track finished, which raises some questions why Tron took 5 years. But that's a topic for another video. Then, on July 29th, it opened to the public. For 26 years, it served Disney faithfully through cycle after cycle, train after train, rider after rider. Last year, however, Disney announced that it will be closing at the end of this year for future development. But the question is it good?
Oh, hi! I'm Gilbert Gottfried, and I'm wearing a fuzzy pink bathrobe. Come on, let's go solve the mystery. Nice effect. I think I'll change into something a little more uncomfortable.
Yeah, duh. Of course it was good. It is a rite of passage for kids going to Disney. That launch has punch, and you go flying. I don't know if it's like Space Mountain has fans on there to make you feel like you're going faster. I don't know if it has that on there, but you feel like you're really going fast. And even though the layout is, there's a lot of turns. There's a corkscrew in there, but really it meanders. Even though it's it's a really fun ride. You can see the launch up there. I'm sure it's, you'll see the train just peel out like a real car. It's fantastic. It's really not super thrilling, which it's not meant to be. It's like Cheetah Hunt at Busch Gardens Tampa. It's enough. It's a bridge coaster. Difference is Disney doesn't have anything once you cross that bridge. Tampa does. Scrolling down the script here. What stands out most is the music. 120 speakers on each train, which is absurd. I mean, 120 speakers. And it's not like it's like 120 Chromebook speakers. It's like the full spread. You have like serious bass. You feel all the music. It's fantastic. Theming wise, the queue is very well themed. It's themed that you're in the G-Force Records recording studio, which is this channel's namesake. And you're allowed into Aerosmith's recording studio. But as you enter for your VIP tour, they have a concert. Well, instead of leaving you high and dry, they give you backstage passes at the concert, and they order a super stretch limo to come pick you up, but there's bad traffic, so you have to race down to the concert, and that's the premise of the ride. There's this fantastic area in the station, and like right before you get on the ride, it has probably the greatest vibes of any roller coaster station ever. The like anxiety you feel as you're like seeing these people, screaming trains just flying away. It is bonkers. On ride though, it's like cardboard cutouts. Honestly, I don't know what they're gonna do in the future, which is part 3 of our big beautiful video. For those of you who don't know, Rock'n'Rollercoaster has just gone up to that great big Walt Disney World in the sky. It is seeing new horizons, even though there's only one horizon and it isn't that new. However, it didn't go in the single rider line. It went along with Muppet Vision 3D.
The Muppets have arrived at the Disney MGM Studios theme park. Meet Kermit, Fozzie Bear, Miss Piggy, and all your Muppet favorites as they come to permanently leave their mark in this spectacular world of glitz and glamour. Hey everybody, it's time to do the show! Sorry, what? Here come the Muppets, only at the Disney MGM Studios theme park.
What do the Muppets have to do with the Rock'n'Rollercoaster, you may ask? They're replacing Aerosmith. That's right. It's the Rock'n'Rollercoaster starring the Muppets, or Electric Mayhem, whatever it is. I'm hopeful that Disney's going to use the Muppets to their fullest potential. I mean, like, Muppet antics on a roller coaster sounds pretty cool, but knowing Bob Iger, knowing the way he's handled the Muppets, I do. Oh, we have ads. Yes. Knowing the way he's handled the Muppets during his tenure, I'm not super confident. Let's see, what ad is this? Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter, I'm skipping it. It'd be really funny if we got like the Muppet, the one Muppet ad. I swear, this is not sponsored. I just can't afford YouTube Premium. Okay, we're back. That's staying in the video, by the way. Future editor me somewhere. That's staying in the video. I'm hoping that they're going to be extra motivated because of how many Muppets fans, including myself, were devastated after they found out that Muppet Vision 3D was closing. But let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching the first ever retrospective on the new G-Force Studios, formerly Jackhammer Gaming. If you like the new direction I'm going in, a like is always nice. Subscribe is always welcome. And a share, yeah, go ahead, share it if you liked it. I'd love some more support on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You can take a look at my citations in the description. You can also leave a comment or two. Regardless, thanks for watching and keep riding roller coasters.